He said something that I'll never forget. He was like, you can't love yourself until you've hated yourself. And that was hella deep for me, and it always stuck with me. What's up? It's BigKlit. I'm being interviewed by One Track Mind today, and let's get into these questions.
Hello, my name is BigKlit.
Much success to BigKlit.
Yo, what's going down? It's Trippie Redd, you know what I'm saying, and BigKlit.
So right off the bat, I wanted to ask you what it was like working with Trippie Redd, what your relationship is like, everything like that.
Yeah, I enjoyed working with him. It was really fun. I felt like we both got to see from each other's point of views. It was like two different sides of the spectrum, like linking up and creating in the name of art. So it was really cool. I enjoyed it. I like him. He's a dope, fun dude to create with. I had fun.
Any particular stories about the studio time that you'd like to share?
Well, we actually did it separately. Like, I came up with Beautiful way before the thought of having him on it was even an idea. I did it like 6 a.m. in the studio. Like, I had been in the studio from like 8 p.m. to 6 in the morning, and it was the last song I did out of like the 6 songs I did that night. And I literally recorded it in 15 minutes and just freestyled it one take. And then I dropped the original version of it where I'm like in the video with the chicken and shit. And that was like a lot of fun. And then I just had an idea, and I'm like, you know what? Trippie Redd would sound really fucking good on this. I like his voice, and I think he's a very talented dude. So can we make this collab happen? And then the label like set the shit up, and he got on it, and he liked it, and then we dropped the remix.
Did you guys link up prior to did you ever meet him prior to thinking, oh yeah, Trippie Redd would sound dope on this?
No, he's just friends with people that I grew up with in like high school and shit, and people I was cool with in my hometown. So I always like knew of him and seen him around the scene and shit of like the group of friends I hang out with. But I never really like hung out with him or spoke to him prior to that. And like the first time us meeting, it felt a little bit like an arranged marriage. Like, it was like, okay, wait, all right, never met you before, but let's get this going. And it was cool. Like, his vibe was really, really nice. He bought like pizza for everybody and shit, and I enjoyed it. It was cool.
So when it comes to working with an artist who's kind of that caliber, because he's been around a little bit longer than you are in like the mainstream type of scene, what are the experience, like, did he impart any words of wisdom on you?
No, it was just like cool energy. Like, he was just a cool dude.
And like to speak on like I know that guys like him, Ski Mask, the Slump God, Juice WRLD, that whole like crew, like with the particular sound, they all get like a rap for having like a vibe and an energy that they give off. Any commentary on that? Like a good kind of energy that they give off.
I can't speak for like Slump because I've never met him, and I can't. I mean, Trippie Redd was just cool energy. I can't speak for X because I did meet X once, and he, RIP to him, because he was an amazing artist. Honestly, probably one of my favorites of this generation. And he like, when I met him, he offered me a cell phone. Like, cause I at the time I was like broke as fuck, poor. I had nothing but like a little like one of the Obama like government phones. And he noticed it, and he had a whole bunch of like new iPhones and offered me one. And I thought that was like very fucking cool. And it takes somebody who like understands empathy and compassion as a human being to notice that I had like a fucked up phone and to try to help me. And when he didn't have to, that was like very inspiring to me. You could tell he was a good person, and that enlightened me. Also, he said something that I'll never forget. He was like, you can't love yourself until you've hated yourself. And that was hella deep for me, and it always stuck with me, because I feel like you do have to hit rock bottom in order to grow and to change and to elevate. You gotta like see all of the bad inside of you and be able to see that and know what to change. So that was fucking awesome. I really, really enjoyed like meeting him for the brief moment that I did. That was great. But the rest, I don't know. I haven't met Slump God. I haven't met when I hung out with Trippie, it was really short. It wasn't long, but I didn't really get to talk to him much about anything inspirational. What's good? It's BigKlit, and you just watched me in One Track Mind.
Why you lying on your dick? Lying on your dick?